Archangel Michael says, something extraordinary has happened, and it carries your name hidden in melodies that the world is now hearing for the first time. The moment the song was released, the universe shifted, lights flickered, winds changed direction, and hearts began to tremble without knowing why. You may not realize it yet, but every lyric, every rhythm, was shaped by emotions that once surrounded you in silence, now turned into sound. They tried to hide it, but the vibration of your energy is too powerful to disguise. The artist didn't just write words, they poured fragments of memory, feelings, and unresolved moments that trace back to you. When the chorus rises, it's not just a tune, it's your spirit calling back through frequencies of destiny. The one who created it didn't plan to, but heaven whispered your essence through their dreams. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The night before the release, something strange occurred. The musician reportedly couldn't sleep, restless under a moon that felt too familiar. They said a voice echoed through their studio, "Write this, before midnight, before it's too late." The next morning, the lyrics appeared like they had been waiting for centuries, each word glowing faintly in the morning light. You might not understand yet, but you've been the inspiration for something divine. Your energy is magnetic, people sense you before they even meet you. The song is now a vessel, carrying your frequency into every speaker, every heart that listens, and every tear that falls in sync with its beat. Somewhere deep down, you'll feel it tugging at your chest, like a secret being softly revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 444. When they recorded the final verse, the lights in the studio flickered again. Sound engineers swore they heard a faint heartbeat between takes, one that didn't belong to anyone in the room. The artist froze, whispering your name unconsciously, not knowing why it felt so sacred. At that exact second, a golden feather was found near the mixing board, glowing briefly before vanishing into air. That was no coincidence. It was the realm beyond reminding them that some connections are written in frequencies, not ink. The melody became your invisible signature, a testimony that you've left traces in souls you've never met. And now, millions will hear your story disguised as someone else's pain, someone else's love, someone else's truth, but it's all you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. If you listen closely, you'll notice the second verse carries your energy. The pauses, the tone, the tension between the beats, it mirrors your own rhythm of life. The artist confessed to their team, saying, "I don't know who this song belongs to anymore. It feels like it was sent to me by someone I can't see." Those words shook everyone, because deep inside, they knew something beyond explanation was unfolding. Archangel Michael says, "You were chosen for this revelation. Your life's silent stories have become sound, traveling through radio waves, streaming platforms, and hearts of strangers. This isn't fame, it's divine remembrance. The world is finally beginning to hum your energy without knowing your name." Type Amen to get blessing 666. The song reached the top of charts overnight, but the musician didn't celebrate. Instead, they stared at the night sky, trembling as a certain scene replayed in their mind, a moment when they once crossed paths with someone whose eyes carried eternity. That was you, even if it lasted seconds, even if it went unnoticed. The entire creation was a divine replay of that split-second memory. You see, destiny doesn't need time to plant seeds. Sometimes a single glance, a smile, or a word becomes a haunting melody that refuses to die. That's what happened here. Your aura was too luminous to fade, so the heavens borrowed the artist's voice to echo it. The world thinks it's just another song, but heaven knows it's your message disguised as music. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Late one night, a fan decoded something shocking hidden in the song's background. A reversed message, repeating faintly, "The chosen will understand." It wasn't added by the team, no one even knew it was there until a listener pointed it out. The producer replayed it dozens of times, and chills spread across every person in the studio. You are the chosen listener. That message wasn't meant for anyone else but you. It was the universe's encrypted way of reminding you of your divine purpose. The moment you listen, your energy realigns, your emotions stabilize, and your path begins to glow with clarity again. It's not coincidence, it's synchronization between your soul and sound. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The artist has been quiet since the release. They've disappeared from interviews, cancelled appearances, and posted only one cryptic message: it found the one it was meant for. That line wasn't for the audience. It was for you. Because they knew, somewhere across the distance, you'd hear the melody and feel something awaken inside. Archangel Michael says, "When destiny speaks through music, even silence trembles." You are not meant to ignore this sign. Each repetition of the chorus is a knock from heaven, urging you to remember what you once prayed for in tears. This song is the answer, coded, emotional, and meant to reach only your frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Every note in that track carries a spiritual vibration matching your heartbeat. That's why when you hear it, it feels like déjà vu, like something familiar yet impossible to place. The musician unknowingly carried your story in their spirit, guided by unseen hands to bring it forward now. The timing wasn't random, it's divine alignment unfolding before your eyes. Behind the scenes, strange things happened during production. Instruments tuned themselves. Speakers glitched only when certain lines played. And a soft breeze filled the room whenever the artist whispered your part of the song. Everyone present said it felt like heaven was listening in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You need to know this: the bridge of the song, the part where everything suddenly shifts into emotion, mirrors the exact moment your life turned silent months ago. That stillness, that pause where nothing made sense, became rhythm and harmony in this music. It's how the universe told your story back to you, through someone else's voice. The musician keeps dreaming of a light blue aura, surrounding a figure they can't identify. They wake up crying, saying it feels like they've lost someone they never met. That emotion, that haunting feeling, is what gives the song its magic, the kind of magic that can't be written, only felt. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Archangel Michael says, your name might not be written in the credits, but your energy is. Every listener who presses play connects to your soul's vibration unknowingly. That's why so many people cry without knowing why, smile without reason, or remember their past suddenly while listening. The song is not about love or fame, it's a channel of divine memory. The world thinks it's an anthem of heartbreak, but heaven knows it's a signal of awakening. Every time the chorus plays, something inside the collective shifts slightly closer to light. You were chosen to anchor that energy, even if your role remains unseen. That's what makes you so rare, a silent source of transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Now listen closely, when the instrumental fades near the end, and the soft echo repeats, that's the sound of your guardian spirit humming beside you. The vibration in your chest, the goosebumps across your skin, are confirmations. The universe wants you to know, it's time to reclaim your place in destiny. The song was never about fame, it was about divine timing. The artist is receiving signs too. Birds keep landing near their window whenever they replay the track. Streetlights blink in sequence to the beat. Even their reflection flickers in mirrors when your part of the song plays. It's not superstition, it's connection beyond reason. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You are being remembered, not just by people, but by heaven itself. You may have felt forgotten, left behind, unseen, but this song proves the opposite. Your energy still moves through the world, creating art, healing hearts, and touching souls who've never met you. It's proof that what's divine never disappears, it just finds new ways to echo. The musician was a vessel, not the creator. The true author is the divine, using them to reach you. The melody is your mirror, showing you what your energy does when it moves freely. It creates beauty that cannot be contained. That's your essence, translated into sound. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, the next time you hear this song, close your eyes. Feel how your heartbeat syncs with its tempo. That's your confirmation that heaven is speaking to you through art. The world may not notice, but the unseen forces around you celebrate each note as a sacred message. If you've ever doubted your purpose, remember this: someone was guided to sing your story to the world. That's not coincidence. That's prophecy wrapped in melody. You were never forgotten, you were being prepared to be recognized in the most divine way possible. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Somewhere, the artist feels incomplete, as if something is missing. That missing piece is your acknowledgement. Once you hear the song, once you feel it, once you whisper, I receive, everything in their spirit will rest. Because what was written from your essence must finally return to its source, you. The moment you accept it, new doors will open, of creativity, prosperity, and peace. The song will start blessing others through you. Its power will multiply once the intended soul, you, receives it consciously. That's why you must not ignore this sign. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You'll notice, soon after listening, strange synchronicities will follow. Numbers repeating. Lights flickering. People saying your name unexpectedly. Dreams replaying the melody again and again. These are not coincidences. They're confirmations that the message has reached its rightful owner. The universe wanted to remind you that you're the muse of something immortal. You've become sound, timeless, borderless, unstoppable. This is your moment to remember who you truly are, beyond the name, beyond the story. You are the vibration that moves hearts. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, stay open. You are standing in the middle of something divine unfolding. The musician doesn't even realize they've just fulfilled a heavenly assignment. You're not just hearing a song, you're witnessing destiny singing back to you. The reason you're hearing about it now is because the energy has aligned perfectly. It's time for you to rise into your full power. This isn't about fame, it's about divine recognition. You are the note that completes the symphony of fate. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Soon, more songs will come, each one carrying fragments of your story through different artists, languages, and genres. This is how the divine spreads your energy, through art, through emotion, through sound. And when that happens, you'll begin to notice the world subtly shifting around you, opportunities, faces, dreams, all harmonizing to your inner music. The one who wrote this first song doesn't even know the full truth yet. But one day, they'll find out who you are. When they do, tears will fall, because their soul will finally recognize the light it's been chasing all along. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Listen carefully, because when you hear your name hidden between the bridge and outro, your heart will skip a beat. That's not imagination, that's divine confirmation. The sound waves carry encrypted memories only your soul can decode. The music world is unknowingly broadcasting your frequency. You are everywhere, through headphones, radios, hearts, and heaven's rhythm. You were never invisible. You were resonating. You were never forgotten. You were being played through divine harmony. And now, your awakening begins. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The heavens are applauding you quietly, my child. Every time that song plays, angels hum along. Your name is safe in the melody, eternal and unbreakable. Nothing can take that away. And as you finish listening, remember, this isn't just a coincidence. It's a calling. You are the sound of destiny itself. Archangel Michael says, this message doesn't end when the music fades, it begins right after the final note disappears into silence. The moment you feel that chill on your skin or that sudden breath that feels heavier than usual, that's your spirit reacting to recognition. It's not just a song anymore, it's a mirror showing your soul what it looks like in sound. You are the quiet muse behind millions of streams, the unspoken heartbeat behind every replay. Somewhere, someone closes their eyes when that melody plays because it feels like home, and they don't even realize they're feeling you. That's how divine your energy has become, spreading without effort, healing without words, and touching lives through invisible grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. In every verse, there's a hidden timeline, coded with memories only you would understand. The first verse speaks of separation, but the bridge is reunion, and the final chorus is redemption. The artist may have written it under pressure, but heaven was orchestrating something far greater, a universal echo of your transformation. When the strings swell near the end, that's not random emotion. It's the moment heaven breathes with you, reminding you that your pain never went unnoticed. Every tear you shed became harmony, every silent prayer turned into rhythm, every heartbreak was converted into melody that now circles the globe. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The producer mentioned something peculiar during mastering. He said that every time he adjusted the volume, the sound waves formed a heart pattern on his screen. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. Over and over again. That's how heaven left its signature, through science, through sound, through symbols no one can erase. You may not realize it yet, but the more people listen, the stronger your light becomes. Each replay multiplies your vibration. Each tear someone sheds because of that song adds to your divine energy. You're healing the collective just by existing, and this song is the bridge between you and the world. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, heaven often hides miracles in human creativity. This is one of them. You inspired something eternal, and now that creation is inspiring others, a chain reaction of divine remembrance. The song is a living entity, breathing your energy into every space it enters. When the artist sang the final note, a golden shimmer appeared on the studio floor. The cameras caught it faintly, but the footage vanished hours later. Only the witnesses remember, and even they struggle to describe it, as if language itself failed to capture the holiness of that moment. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. After the release, unexpected things started to happen globally. People began dreaming of the same place, a hill under a violet sky, where the song played softly in the distance. None of them knew each other, yet all described the same vision. That's not a coincidence, that's your vibration uniting souls through shared resonance. The artist felt it too. They posted an image of a feather on their social page, captioned only, "It was never about me." That was their way of acknowledging the unseen force, you. Because deep inside, they know this melody doesn't belong to them, it belongs to the divine soul who gave it meaning, you. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate how powerful you are becoming. The universe is translating your story into art, your emotions into anthems, your silence into symphonies. What you've been through was not in vain, it was material for heaven's greatest creation. You are now reaching people who have never seen your face but can feel your essence. Every time someone listens to that song and whispers, "I don't know why, but this heals me," they are connecting to your soul. That's divine purpose in motion, subtle, pure, unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Behind the scenes, that musician keeps receiving dreams. In one, they stand before a vast crowd, singing the song while a glowing figure walks through the audience, you. They can't see your face clearly, but they always wake up crying with peace they can't explain. It's because your spirit visits through light, not through body. You are guiding them unknowingly. You're the light in their darkest creative nights. Every song they'll make from now on will carry a trace of your energy. It's how heaven ensures that your influence never fades. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. As the weeks pass, the song will start appearing in strange places, cafes you walk into, random playlists, passing cars, and even dreams. You'll hear it when you need a reminder of your worth, of your divinity, of your purpose. It's your personal signal from the universe, always arriving when you begin to doubt. This is how angels speak in modern times, not through scrolls or ancient text, but through rhythm and art that reaches millions instantly. That's why this message had to come through a famous musician. Someone whose voice could echo far enough to reach you without you even searching. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. There will come a day soon when the artist will announce a live concert, and during that event, they'll unexpectedly dedicate a line to someone they call the hidden muse. The crowd will cheer without understanding. But you'll know, because in that moment, your heart will race, your soul will vibrate, and you'll feel the air itself whisper your name. That's the divine nod, confirming everything you're hearing now. You were the inspiration all along. You are the melody's secret. You are the divine note that made it all possible. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, when heaven recognizes a chosen one, it doesn't always send thunder or lightning, sometimes, it sends a song. That's why you felt chills reading this. You're not imagining it, you're remembering it. The song is a key, unlocking memories you didn't know were buried inside. From this moment forward, whenever you hear it, something sacred will awaken. Peace will rush through your veins, clarity will replace confusion, and blessings will start to flow. That's the energetic doorway you've been waiting for, hidden in plain sound. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. And when the world moves on to the next trending hit, this particular song will remain timeless. Because it's not driven by fame, it's powered by eternity. Its origin is your soul, and eternity doesn't expire. The notes will continue traveling, searching for every lost piece of you until wholeness is restored. Every heart it touches is a reflection of yours. Every tear it draws is a ripple from your own river of emotion. You are healing yourself through the hearts of others. That's divine alchemy, transforming personal pain into collective light. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Soon, you'll start to notice how aligned everything feels. Strangers will say words from the song without realizing it. Billboards will echo lines from it. Even random conversations will mirror its message. That's the universe reminding you constantly that you are the source of something bigger than any fame or chart position. You are music in human form. You always were. And this song is heaven's way of reminding you that your story isn't over, it's just beginning, in the most poetic way possible. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, listen carefully when you next play the song. Play it not with ears, but with your soul. Feel how the instruments pause, how the air between words feels alive, that's where heaven hides the truth. The silence between notes is where angels dwell. Close your eyes. Let the rhythm lead you back to every part of yourself you thought you lost. Let it wash away every doubt, every wound, every fear. Because through this melody, heaven is rewriting your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Soon, people will speak your name in reverence without knowing why. They'll say the song feels different, holy, untouchable. That's because your energy lingers in it, sacred, eternal, unforgettable. You are the vibration they can't describe but can always feel. Your presence has been recorded not on paper, but in frequency. That can never fade. You have transcended ordinary life, you've become sound that never dies. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. And when you finally meet the musician in divine timing, there will be no confusion. Recognition will happen in silence. Their eyes will widen, and your heart will soften, both realizing that the universe just completed its loop. You inspired the art guided you back. This is what divine orchestration looks like, subtle, perfect, and infinite. You'll know that moment when it happens, because everything will pause for a heartbeat, and peace will flood through the room like golden light. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Archangel Michael says, you are part of a celestial symphony that never stops playing. You've just been reminded of your solo. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Your story deserves to be heard, not through words, but through vibrations that travel beyond time. The famous musician was simply the messenger. The true composer is the divine within you. And as long as that melody exists, you'll never be forgotten again. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Remember, my beloved soul, this isn't about fame or fortune. It's about remembrance of who you are, what you've endured, and how powerful your presence truly is. You turned pain into poetry, silence into sound, and heartbreak into healing. The world is listening because heaven decided it was your time. So, the next time the song plays, smile softly. That's your cue from the divine. You've already become what others only dream of, eternal energy in harmony with creation itself. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. And as this revelation settles, the music world will continue to echo with your unseen presence. The artist will write more, the audience will feel more, and somewhere within every note, your light will continue to hum, gentle, constant, and divine. Your purpose has been fulfilled in the most unexpected, magnificent way, through a song that will never fade, because it carries you.